Hey, this is Brian JC. Welcome back. I'm glad to be back with you. Today we're going to look at some grief tips. So, grief is supposed to work within my time frame. It's got to fit into my lifestyle, and it's got to work in a very organized, set pattern, right? Not exactly. In fact, there's a very popular term called the 5 stages of grief, and each of those stages, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then acceptance, were part of a book that Kubler-Ross, Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, and the link for this will be down in the description below, popularized and shared basically 5 general areas that she observed on those who are dying or the bereaved afterwards. This wasn't ever intended by her to be this very linear, specific 5 different areas that you progress through each time. It was meant to just give us an idea of what that overview would look like in someone who is either dying or someone grieving someone who has died. Never intended to be this rigid path, but oftentimes what I see people doing is trying to measure their stage of grief and where they are. And then oftentimes they use that as a tool to see, okay, I've gotten through denial. The next thing that must be coming up is anger. Anger's right around the corner. But I found it much more helpful to look at grief in a little different way, in much more like an upside down ice cream cone. An upside down ice cream cone is circular, but it's also a cone where it gets further and further away from the center as you go down it. And that's pretty much how I have found that grief works. It works in a circle. Just because you went through anger at one stage or at one part in your grief journey doesn't mean that it won't come back around again. But when it does come back around, it will be different. Your grief changes over time. And so even though you may be angry at one point, don't think that that won't come back again at a later time in your life. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden you have failed the grief course and you got to go back and do everything all over again. It just means that something came up that triggered that anger again. And that's another emotion that you're going to have to engage and work through. But you'll be at a different point in a different place in your life so that you're able to work through it with different eyes and hopefully with a measure of healing. Now, some people draw out that path of grief like this, a nice linear line, but I haven't found that my grief works like that at all. My grief is more like this. It's kind of all over the place. It's up and down, it's back and forth, and that's how it will be. When you begin to really engage these different areas of grief, you really will be able to see that it's not going to fit into the box that you want it to fit in. But it doesn't mean that you're not healing. It doesn't mean that you're not engaged. It just means that you're grieving, that you're human. So, my tip is try not to fit your grief into some kind of pre-organized or pre-planned box that goes through orderly, progressive stages just how you want it to be. Instead, take it one day at a time, one step at a time, doing everything that you can to work through it. And you will. If you wouldn't mind, please hit subscribe in the box below, as well as hit a like if you enjoyed this tip. And I also will have some links to some other books that might be very helpful for you in the description below. Just hit the more and it will open up, and those links will be there, as well as a link to Kubler-Ross's book on death and dying. Blessings. Great to be with you. See you next time.